Hi there. This is going to be just a real quick time in a bottle tutorial. And to start off with, we start with the middle finger at the 10th fret on the low E string, ring finger on the B string, 10th fret, pinky on the high E string, 10th fret. And that gives us our setup for the first part of the intro. So we're playing the low E string and the B string at the same time, alternating the index and middle fingers on that shape. If you don't like that shape, you can also hit the open D string. Two options. Next chord, ring finger stays the same. Then the middle finger, which was on the low E, comes down to the high E at the 9th fret. Index finger goes to the 9th fret on the low E. Same technique with the right hand. Ring finger still going to stay the same at the 10th fret, B string. Index finger is going to bar at the 8th fret. So then we're barring the low and high E strings. Same technique. And then finally the ring finger moves down to the 8th fret. Ring finger finds the 7th fret high E string, middle finger finds the 7th fret high E string. Index finger finds the 7th fret low E string. Same technique. So we have that. Start, and then we're going to move, ring finger stays, index finger goes to the 6th fret, bars the high E string and low E strings. This is probably the most challenging part of the intro. My pinky's finding the G string at the 9th fret, and then you've got to lift your ring finger off the B string. Your first finger should be barring at the 6th fret behind. Oops. And then the ring finger comes back to the 8th fret B string, and then we also play that in conjunction with the low E string. So that's a tricky part to work on. And I use my thumb to go to the G string. You don't have to, you could switch your fingers. You know, you could do that all with the fingers, but I use the thumb to go to the G string right there. And then we're gonna take the ring finger to the B string 6th fret, middle finger high E string 5th, index finger low E string 5th, just for one beat there, and then ring finger to the 5th fret B string, index finger to the 3rd fret low E and high string. So that's kind of like that. And then we're gonna go index finger high E string 5th, middle finger G string 6th, and then I played that open A string with a thumb, and then use the index finger for the G string, index finger for the G string, ring finger for the high E string. So that's at 5 and 6 on the E and G strings. Ring finger, pinky on the left hand go to the 7th fret, same strings, G and E. And then the 9th fret. And then 12, 10, 9. And try to give it some vibrato, like that. That's basically it. That's the intro. Doing some slides there too. You can hammer that. Hammer, slide, 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 slide. So you got some style. Then the main part, we set up D minor, XX, 0, 2, 3, 1. Simple D minor chord. Pinky goes to the C sharp on the 8th string, 4th fret. We have to rearrange the finger. Ring finger is going to go to the A string 3rd fret, pinky is going to go to the B string 3rd fret. So that's a weird transition. We're trying to maintain the D minor with the descending A string going down 1 fret at a time. You just have to mess with the fingerings to make that work. So you end up at this position, X2 with the middle finger, X, 2 with the ring finger, 3 with the with the pinky finger. Oh my gosh. And first fret on the with your index finger, high E string. And then I go to A string, first fret with the index. Keep the pinky the same, and then open G string, open E string. So that chord, that's like G minor. Ring finger or middle finger, low E strings, 3rd fret. G string, 3rd, B string, 3rd with the ring finger and pinky fingers. Open E string. Is that where we are? So we had, and then we have this is like the open A string, B string, 2nd fret with the open G string. A string 2, B string 3, still the open G string, A string 4, B string 5, still the open G string, then 7 and 8, 5 and 6, 4 and 5. Open G string the whole time. And then we have, it's a little different than before, because now we're going down from the D by a tone each time, from the D to the C, and then the C to the B flat. So D minor still, ring fingers available to play the C at the 3rd fret A string. And then I put the index finger B on the A string, 1st fret, keep the middle finger on the G string, 2nd fret, go to that previous G minor chord, and then almost a similar chord to the previous one, but now we're on the F bass with the G string 2, B string 3, open E string. So where we are. And then we're going to kind of use the same first part on that climb as before. We're going to do a different exit. So that's the open A string, then a little hammer pull at the 2nd and 3rd frets to the open, landing at 2-2 on the G and B strings. I just bar that with the index. You don't have to, you could just do it like that. And then open on those same 2 strings. So so on. And then so those parts repeat differently in the first verse and then the second verse, but those are all the parts you need. And then we have the chorus, which goes to from the D minor to the D major. So I set the major chord up here at the D position, 7th fret, G and B strings with the ring finger pinky. Open E stays, and I just use the open D string for the bass. Find the C sharp with the index finger. 4th fret, A string. It's a bit of a stretch. Just arpeggiating the chord, bass, G, B, E, B, G, bass. Bass. Bass goes to B, middle finger, 7th fret, low E string. Bass goes to open A. I think that's how we do it. Oh, that's what I changed there. So on the A, I changed to 6, 7 on the G, B strings. And then we go down, move that little shape that you have here down to 2nd fret, 3rd fret. And then you can open up the G string with the G bass, 3rd fret, low E string. That's F sharp bass on the low E. Middle finger at the A note on the 2nd fret, G string. Pinky stays at the B string, 3rd fret. Open up, everything open but the B string at the 3rd fret. Open E bass with the thumb. I can't remember what happens here. that same climb that we did in the verse. And then the outro, open D, open E, B string 6, G string 7. Harmonic, harmonic at the 7th fret, D and G strings. The picking is D, E, B, G, E, B, G, ring, middle, index. Thumb does the harmonics. And then a little strum at the end. And that's it. That's Time in a Bottle. Good luck.